Is your check engine light on and your car suddenly feeling sluggish or misfiring? You might be dealing with a primary control circuit low voltage issue. When you scan your vehicle and pull a P2306 code, it means your powertrain control module, or PCM, has detected an unexpectedly low voltage condition in the primary control circuit of ignition coil C. This is a generic OBD2 code, meaning it applies to most vehicles made after 1996, whether you are driving a domestic truck or something like a Toyota RAV4 or a BMW E36. The primary circuits are the wires that supply battery voltage to the ignition coil, routed through fuses and relays. Typically, the coil gets battery voltage and a ground. When that ground is momentarily interrupted, the coil fires a high voltage spark to the spark plug, which is essential for your engine to run. If that primary voltage is too low, you get no spark, and that cylinder goes completely dead. You will quickly notice symptoms like engine misfires, a rough idle, a serious drop in engine performance, and terrible gas mileage. Your PCM might even disable the fuel injector for that dead cylinder to protect the catalytic converter. What causes this? It usually comes down to a blown fuse, a bad relay, or damaged wiring. Believe it or not, mice and squirrels chewing on wires under the hood is a very common cause, especially in colder weather. It could also be a defective ignition coil itself, or less commonly, a failing engine computer. To fix this, you will need a digital volt-ohm meter to check for voltage and ground at the affected coil. First, clear the codes and take a test drive to see if it comes back. Then visually inspect the wiring harness for any obvious physical damage or corrosion. If the wires look good, test the connector. If there is no voltage, trace it back to the fuses and relays. If you have power and ground but still get the code, the coil might be the culprit. Electrical diagnostics can get tricky fast, and working with engine wiring requires patience. If you do not have a multimeter or feel uncomfortable testing pinouts, this is exactly when you should take your car to a qualified mechanic. They have the right diagnostic tools to pin down a short circuit without risking damage to expensive computers. Thanks for watching, hit that like button, and drive safely out there.